Hello, Carole.
Hello, Helen.
Can you tell me about your work? It looks fantastic.
Most of my work now is concentrated on collagraphs and wood engravings. I was inspired by to do wood engravings after volunteering at Cherryburn, where Thomas Buick used to do his amazing wood engravings. But the collagraphs are interesting because
Can you tell me which one's the collagraph?
So this is a collagraph, and
explain what a collagraph is. What is it?
And these are collagraphs.
What are those? What is a collagraph?
Well, you make a plate. I use cardboard, heavy cardboard to begin with, and add surfaces, add textures to it. And it's quite a long process to prepare the plate because it has to be sealed and sanded, and you can use all sorts of things. I use plastering, tile adhesive, and all sorts of vegetation as well. And then when it's all done, you seal it so that it's watertight, and you can put and then you put your oil. I use oil-based printing inks because the colours are more vibrant. Then I wipe it off. You've got to wipe it all off and make sure it's there's no edges, and then dampen your printing paper, put it on and put it through the press. But I like collagraphs because you don't know how they're going to turn out. Each one's a surprise. Could be anything.
What inspires you when you?
Well, I'm inspired basically about nature, really. I mean, this is a pastel one I've recently done because I've been doing that sort of big. That's a view from my house, my bedroom window, and it's just I live the Tyne Valley in Northumberland, and so these are the dark skies and meadows that are the area. But these ones, the wall, I was inspired by different types of walls, old walls, and different textures of walls. And this one's Durham Cathedral.
Fantastic. It's nice to see it from a different angle.
I liked Durham Cathedral. So that was a real experiment because I hadn't done buildings before in wood engraving, so that was a real challenge. But all the birds I'm interested in ornithology as well. So the birds are, and this is another one of the Tyne Valley. That's another one actually from my house.
As a creative entrepreneur in the Northeast, what's really important to you when you're working, and what difference are you trying to make when you do a piece of art?
Well, from a selfish point of view, I find myself inspired and I like doing it. But also I just hope that I can give other people the chance to buy affordable art. I don't put huge prices on my work because although some of them, especially the wood engravings, take forever, if I put on a price for the amount of hours it would be unrealistic. But so I sort of want to share the things that I do with other people.
Well, I guess sometimes you must be times when you feel like things are difficult, and then sometimes things
very
improve.
difficult.
So how do you manage that from a month-to-month basis?
You can't really. I mean, some months, sometimes you don't sell anything at all because of the time. At the moment, most artists, certainly in this region, are finding it very difficult because money's tight because of the economic situation in England, in Britain at the moment, and the uncertainty with Brexit. So a lot of people are not investing in art because they don't know what the future's going to bring. And unfortunately, pictures on your wall are probably a luxury rather than a necessity. So yes, things can be up and they can be down. Sometimes it's unexplained, and then you get a surprise sometimes. Someone will come along, see your work and say, I want that, and you think, wow.
So I suppose a key message for us, for people out there who are buying presents for people, is to buy local.
Buy local, especially if they can meet the artist. I like to meet the artist if I'm going to buy something, and I think it means a lot more to me if I've actually met and talked about what inspired them in that picture. So working as an artist on your own is very solitary. So to come out to an exhibition like this and actually meet people and able to talk about your work and what inspires you, what your techniques are, I find that really rewarding.
Can you tell me a bit about Artist Newsletter?
It's an organisation for professional artists to network for them to network with each other and to provide selling opportunities and exhibitions. So if people are wanting to buy art, it's a good place to start by looking on their site, because they'll get, and the site is Network Artists North East.
Great, thank you. So we can help all the artists in the North East.
Absolutely, yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.